Are you an emotionally safe place for your children? Hi, this is Dr. Roger Smith with Parenting Matters Now. Our children are quite fragile emotionally in many ways. They're dependent on feedback from us and knowing what is okay. And I want to challenge you as parents to think about how you respond to your children, particularly as they are growing older. Children, when they're small, are quite resilient, but even then, our responses to our children are very important. And when I say emotionally safe, the question is, are your children comfortable coming to you with an unsafe topic or topics that they are concerned about? Can they talk to you about anything? And to the degree that they are not willing to talk to you about certain things, to that degree, you're an unsafe parent. And so what are some things that we do that actually create an unsafe atmosphere? And when I mean unsafe, I mean that they don't feel accepted. They don't feel that they can be open and that they have to protect themselves by what they say. And so you as parents can actually create an increasing safe environment for children to come to you with their problems, their concerns, their frustrations, and you want to be the person that they come to. You are the best person for them. And so it is very important for us to not have an explosive type of personality such that they will stay away from us, or they won't talk to us about the things that are important or the things that they need good, accurate information. And so the times that we explode emotionally to a situation are the times that we turn them away and push them away little by little, and they just become aware that you are not a safe place. So there are some things that you can do. And whenever you feel that fear or anger rising up inside, we need to use words and not volume. If you're screaming at your children, you're unsafe. And so you learning to use words just like you want them to use words. You don't want them screaming at you. You want them to explain to you what is going on, what are they feeling. And in the same way, you can model for them by saying, that scares me, that whole topic scares me. Whew, let me catch my breath because I want us to talk about it. And it is very important. So something like that helps them to know, wow, you're uncomfortable with it, but that you can use words to get beyond the emotion of whatever it is. You know, maybe it is, maybe it's fear. Maybe it's something from your past. You say, that brings up some terribly bad memories, and I can't talk about that right now. Can you give me a few minutes to gather my thoughts and let's talk about it? Or maybe you don't talk about it head on. Maybe you tell stories such that they can see a story. And in fact, you know, there was a whole children's book series, the Berenstain Bears, that no longer being published or no longer being produced, but nonetheless, they took issues, everything from being afraid of going to the doctor or being afraid of a lot of different things or issues that come up in life. And they would tell a story with these old bears. And it was a way for parents to be able to take a story and address issues. And so finding ways like that, so you might have stories that you're familiar with where someone else dealt with the same issue. Read the newspaper. You know, if it's a story related to something that they have expressed some concerns about, and then just start it as a conversation. But the more we have volume and intensity, the less they're going to be willing to talk to us about it. So it is one of those things where we have to rein ourselves in, and sometimes using words just to say, wow, I'm uncomfortable, but I want us to talk about it. Let's get a cup of hot chocolate and talk about it. And where it is confrontational or it is something, don't get eye to eye. Sit side by side so that there's not that uncomfortable being stared at kind of feeling. And so those are some simple things. Keep your volume low. Use words to express what you're feeling rather than volume or intensity or anger or facial expressions. Be careful with those things. Sit side to side instead of face to face and use stories. So those are some ideas that you can help yourself to become a safe parent. This is Dr. Roger Smith with Parenting Matters Now.